Hi everyone, in this video we will learn about cyber threat intelligence, endpoint security and VAPT. Cyber threat intelligence. As cyber attacks are becoming more, so every organization need a team to protect their resources. The cyber threat intelligence or threat intelligence helps the organization by focusing on collecting the information and analyzing the data of current threats and potential attacks. The threat intelligence will help you to understand the present happening threats and threats that happened before. So, this information will be helpful to prepare, identify, and preventing of cyber threats. And cyber threat intelligence will help organizations for building a good defensive mechanisms and mitigating the risks. It also enables to defend the attack fastly and to be proactive for taking security decisions to prevent security breaches. Organizations use threat intelligence by integrating it with their firewalls, IPS, and SIM tools. Cyber threat intelligence will allow you to analyze the security breaches in depth, and basing on this, you can say what preventive measures you can take to protect from breaches. It not only detects present threats, it can even predict the threats that may happen in future. So, we can implement a strong risk management policies with the help of IOCs. We can figure out the breaches that had happened already, like is there any malware in your system? Is threat intelligence important for an organization? The answer is yes. But how does this threat intelligence help an organization? From various sources, a threat intelligence gathers the raw data of threats that are existing or that are about to happen. Now, the data we collected will be analyzed and filter them to have a threat report. This information will be useful to have security solutions. The main aim is to protect an organization from risks like exploits, zero-day threats, advanced persistent threats, etc. In every organization, threat intelligence should be implemented correctly for achieving some objectives like staying up to date with the threats, vulnerabilities, targets, etc. It should help you for becoming in a more proactive way for dealing with cyber security threats that may happen in future. It should update the users, stakeholders, etc. about latest threats. So, Proper applying of cyber threat intelligence will provide analyzing cyber threats in depth and responding to it fastly. And cyber threat intelligence will help security teams for better understanding of TTPs, that is, tactics, techniques, and procedures. And threat intelligence is divided into three subcategories. They are strategic, tactical, and operational. Strategic. The strategic intelligence will assess bits of data or info for forming integrated views. It gives time-to-time threat alerts like identifying threat patterns, risks, and actors that are included, etc., to decision and policy makers. The second is tactical. The tactical intelligence will assess real-time events, day-to-day events, and operations like IOC and signatures development. It provides day-to-day operational support and traditional analysis techniques. The third one is operational. The operational threat intelligence assess incidents that are specific and potential, which relates to events, activities, and investigations. It can also support and guide response operations by providing high specialized intelligence that relates to malwares, tools, etc., and delivers it in the form of forensic report. The next is endpoint security. First, we will see what is an endpoint device. The device, that is LAN or WAN, is connected to a hardware device for communication over a network. In simple terms, we can put it in this way. It can be a network that connects a device. The device can be your desktop, laptop, printer, smartphones, tablets, etc. The network specifies internet-connected hardware that is on TCP/IP network. So, protecting this network, which is accessed by devices, is called endpoint security. Its main aim is to secure every endpoint on the network designed by devices. But how this endpoint security works? The endpoint security is a security system that has a security software which is placed on central server or gateway in the network. So, it uses a client-server model. The software uses encryption and encrypts the data. to prevent data loss. It also uses application control that prevents unauthorized access to applications. The next topic is VAPT, Vulnerability Assessment and Penetration Testing. Vulnerability assessment and penetration testing performs two different tasks. Vulnerability assessment will try to identify the vulnerabilities of network devices, servers, and systems. It also takes care of configuration issues where attacker may attack. In every organization, they conduct this vulnerability assessment for their internal network and applications. Penetration testing identifies different possible ways where an attacker can get into your network. A penetration tester acts like an ethical hacker for testing systems, networks, and web applications. Types of penetration testing. There are three different types of penetration testing. They are black box testing, white box testing, and gray box testing. We'll see each one in detail. Black box testing. It is also known as behavioral testing. The testers don't have idea of internal structure, design, and implementation of a product when testing. This testing is based on software requirements and specifications, and it mainly focuses on inputs and outputs of system software. The next one is white box testing. It is also known as open box testing, clear box testing, transparent box testing, glass box testing, structural, and code-based testing. This testing is done by developers. It tests the internal structure, design, and implementation of a product, and it is known to the tester. It mainly works on internal functionality of an application and does internal testing. The third one, which is the last one, gray box testing. It is a combination of both white box and black box testing. The testers will have partial knowledge of applications' internal functionality and test the software products or applications. It identifies the context-specific errors related to web systems. So, this is about the cyber threat intelligence, endpoint security, and VAPT. Thank you for watching this video. We'll see you in the next video.
For more videos, please download our application Cyber Future Tech from Google Play Store.